Hey, it's time for the Minecraft. Okay, I played Minecraft over the weekend, even though I said I wouldn't. I'm sorry. That's my bad. But I tried not to do anything that would be cool. I did stuff that I thought would pay off in the long run. That kind of thing. Okay? So that's what I did. Oh, I'm Meridian, by the way. The elf in your internet. So anyway, I also said I would try to make a video over the weekend, and I did not finish that either. But I started on it. So it counts. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over some changes. Whatever's changed. I've moved a lot of stuff around over there, so we'll talk about that in a minute. I moved the furnaces, these blast furnace over here because they were making too much pollution in the previous location, and so now they are over here to make pollution in a different location. I think just moving them around occasionally is probably going to be my solution to that for a while. And even though it's a pretty big milestone and I should have showed it on stream, I made an assembler. Okay? We had everything we needed to make one. We just hadn't done it yet. Okay? So here's the assembler. Here it is. Basic assembling machine. So this is our fancy new machine. And the reason why I made this was to make iron tanks. So now we have an iron tank. There's lots to talk about. Okay, hold on. I got rid of the water tanks. The things that, like, take water from the atmosphere. Got rid of those. Instead, we have this thing. A simple Stirling water pump. This guy sits on the floor and eats charcoal, and in exchange makes way more water than all of those guys combined. That's important. Okay, then obviously we're still feeding water into the steam boiler, and the charcoal is being supplied from the coke ovens, and after this thing is full, it goes into the steam boiler. Okay, then I set up a second boiler. So I went and I made all these boiler tanks and all this junk. I set up the steam boiler that runs on creosote oil over here. So now we have both of them at the same time. Okay, so we have lots of steam output. That's neat. Oh, hello. Hi, thank you. Welcome, welcome. And then I did all that nonsense. Okay. Also, these pipes are looking absolutely disgusting back here, but just ignore that for a minute. Okay, so steam comes out of these guys, goes into this pipe, which is a little disgusting, and then into this iron tank wall. Well, it's an iron tank. And in the iron tank is where we're storing all of the steam. So there's 720 buckets of steam backed up in here. Nice. And we're using that to run our steam turbine and also our steam-powered machines. And I made some steel fluid pipes because I was just actually... Okay, so even though I did all of this stuff off stream, even though I said I wouldn't do any of that off stream, it was worth doing it off stream because just setting this thing up and getting the pipes right took me like 3 or 4 hours. I was so frustrated and mad about the pipe situation over here that I just ended up making these steel ones and just doing away with the problem entirely by making it unnecessary to even think about. So the steel pipes are the way to go for the future. That's what I'm going to continue to use. I also noticed that I built both of my multi-blocks here halfway across the chunk boundaries. So that's bad. If you don't know, when you do that, sometimes when you walk away and unload one of these chunks, the other chunk of the machine is still loaded, right? So it'll try to do stuff and it'll break and delete all the stuff that's inside. So that's bad. Luckily, I have not noticed that has been a problem yet. What else did I do? I chopped down just a ridiculous number of these trees since the last time. Well, a ridiculous number is like, I don't know, like 7. Because they're ridiculously large trees, so cutting down one is a hassle. Okay, so I did that. All for the sake of... Over here. Looky, there's a drawer, which now is supplying all of the wood that goes into these coke ovens. And I upgraded it so that it can hold lots of wood. That's the idea. Okay, so all the wood goes into all these guys, and then the creosote oil and charcoal comes out, and fuels our steam boilers. I don't know why this one's empty and these ones aren't. I think they're all set up the same. So I don't understand what the difference is, but I'm guessing that sooner or later these will all empty out because I can tell that over time, see like these ones down here have no creosote oil in them. I think that's because over time we're actually burning up more creosote oil than we're producing right now in this boiler right here. So, well, once the creosote that's in the tanks runs out, then this tank, or the creosote in the ovens, then this tank will be our guide to know that we're actually running out soon. But even if that happens, we have backup steam now. Okay. I think that's the gist of what happened between this, well, between the previous stream and today. So over the weekend, basically. Oh, no. One more thing. I needed more charcoal. I needed more charcoal than I had available to me. This was the solution. The charcoal pile igniter. This thing was really easy to make. Okay, so I plonked him together real quick. Check this out. I haven't harvested this one, so we can do it now. You put logs down here, and after a little while, you come back, and it's charcoal now. Check this out. Watch this. Charcoal. Look at all that charcoal. Look. It's infinite. It's just like free charcoal. Whole harvest worth of charcoal. I also messed this up when I built it the first time, so I didn't waste that time on stream. Turns out you have to put bricks on the bottom layer, or it doesn't work at all. But look, you can have 5 layers of wood. See, here's the bricks down here. You can have 5 layers of logs, and then they all just turn into charcoal en masse. Look at all this charcoal. So anyway, why did I need charcoal, you ask? Because the coke ovens are now making charcoal, but they don't do that very quickly. And when they're making charcoal, they're not making coal coke. Okay? Coal coke is absolutely essential for making steel, which I still need a lot of. So I was looking for alternative options because I wanted to like kind of get a backlog of steel ready before this stream started. Okay, didn't do that, by the way. Tried, didn't work out. But, you know, I'm sure some will be produced over the course of this stream, and maybe we'll make do. But I ended up making all this charcoal so I could make charcoal blocks. You can use 4 charcoal blocks to make 10 steel from iron ingots. So, also this recipe takes nuts long. Look at this, hang on. Charcoal in this guy. And then we want the one that makes steel. The one that makes steel. This one. 3,600 seconds? That's like 5 minutes? Takes like 5 minutes? Is that right? No, it's way more than that. 360 seconds. It's 50 minutes? For 10? Wait. For real? $60. I need a calculator. I want to sleep though before the bad things spawn. Hang on, I'm going to calculate it. $60 minutes. It takes an hour. Torquizo. Man, that guy sure is yapping. Look at him yap. What's he doing yapping all over the place? He's been fined 2 months rent for public disturbance, but he still be yapping. Look at him go. Wow. He's like me. We're kindred spirits. It takes 60 minutes to make 10 steel this way. Okay, so I didn't realize it took that long. So that seems like kind of relevant and important. And I probably should have known that, but oh well, you know, that's what we're doing. So we've already started. We're gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna reset all these logs down here, but I did this a few times between streams to collect a bunch of charcoal so that I could make steel out of it. And if this process didn't take forever, well, I guess that would be convenient. But it does take forever, and so we're gonna do it. Let's see. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. All caught up, more or less. But so today's goals. First, let's look at the clipboard. Okay. These. So I kind of did all these things. Set up both the boilers. The big compressor is done too. I don't remember if that was already ready last stream, but if not, I did that also. Pumps for ovens. Yeah, I went around and made pumps to plug into all the ovens so that we could get the creosote oil out. And then I made the assembler. So all this stuff is done. I haven't made all the LV machines yet. There's actually tons of those still to make. So that's still on the agenda. But also, we need to go to the Twilight Forest. Go to the TF. Go to the Twilight Forest. Go to Twilight Forest. Yeah, that'll do. We have to do that today because I need ores, which you can only get in the Twilight Forest. Those being like nickel, and I think there's some kind of like, I don't know, blue rock. I don't remember what it is. Nickel. I don't think it's apatite. It's something else. I don't know what it is though. Go to the Twilight Forest, get nickel. And then let's look at the, let's look in here for a second. I don't remember what it was that I needed. Oh, we need quartz. Find quartz. Find quartz. That's in the nether. That's important and something we need to do because we need these guys over here. Let me make sure I got my microphone appropriately close to my face. Our assembler that I made, this one, here's our assembler guy. He cannot make circuits, which are like arguably the worst thing that I have to craft at the moment. So that's inconvenient. Therefore, I would like to be able to do that. So what machine do I need for that? Well, of course, there's a circuit assembler. So there's this basic assembler, which is only good for basic assembly. Meanwhile, circuit assembly is too advanced for the basic assembler and must be done in its own assembler. So that's behind these guys. We have to make these like, this is like a, this one shoots lasers. And I don't know, this one like catches radio waves or something like that. So we have to make those guys so that we can get the one that makes the, anyway, you get it. So we have to do that. So that's something that I want to do. Honestly, there's just a ton of things in here. We need to like make obsolete our other machines, like the ones that run on Steam. I want to just completely replace them with electrical ones. Would be nice to do today. Let's put that on the thing. Replace. There's no way we have enough time to do all this. Replace Steam with LV. Okay. Yeah, and I've been washing some redstone by hand, and it's absolutely painful. Okay. I do want to click this and see what this is. If you have some time, you can look for cobalt and ardite in the nether. You've heard rumors of a special wood only found in another land, a forest of Twilight, that can make tools strong enough to mine them. Remember, you need an electric blast furnace to process these materials before you can make tools with them. Yeah, okay. So the next major gate for us, the next major step in progress in the tech tree is the electric blast furnace. So right now we have these ones. These are blast furnaces, but they're primitive blast furnaces. They're just made of bricks, okay? And then we just throw a bunch of stuff and set it on fire. The electric blast furnace has fancy heating coils inside. And it's made of like alloys and all kinds of good stuff. And it will forcefully use electricity to heat up and then melt down the things that are inside. Excuse me. That sounds pretty gangster, so I want to do that. But one of the main things that we need for that is called cupronickel. Where did I get that? Cupronickel is copper and nickel mixed together. So now you see why we need nickel, which we can only find in the Twilight Forest, or so I've been told. When I was trying to figure that out, I found a neat menu. Check this out. Nickel. So you see the nickel ores and stuff here. So if you click this, vein stats. Check this out. How cool is this little tab? It tells you what planets they spawn on. Who is Bernard C? He's some planet, a tier 8 planet of some kind, somewhere. And for some reason has nickel. Who knew? Well, he has osmium, apparently, which includes nickel. So here's the nickel vein. Twilight Forest. See? Tier 0. So we can only access tier 0 things at the moment, I think. So Twilight Forest is where we're going today. Also, I hope that the Twilight Forest portal still works like I think it does, which is like you throw a diamond into some water that's surrounded by flowers. Because if that is not how it works, then I do not know how to get there. So I'm going to try that and hope that it works. That's the idea. That's the goal today. We're going to the Twilight Forest. We're going to try not to die while we're there. And mine some ores. I wish I could... I don't think there's a way for me to set chunks to be chunk loaded yet. I think I need like a machine that I don't yet have. It's probably a ways off, I imagine. So we can't chunk load the furnaces, the blast furnaces, even though I would like to. Because that would be really convenient, because if it takes an hour to make 10 ingots, then that's a long time. I wonder if we should jump up and make a fourth one of those primitive furnaces. But because of the way that I built them, I would have to disassemble 2 of them to be able to put a 4th one in place. And it's already making so much pollution as is. I know that this is extremely dark, but just put up with it for like a second. Here, take a torch. Am I gonna run out? Am I gonna have to go back and get like one more log? One more stack of logs? I totally don't have enough logs. Shoot. But it's important not to leave dark space down here. So I wanted to fill all this in while we were here. Okay. Last stack. Also, I think if you leave... I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But I think if you leave a gap, it might not turn on. Note that you do have to cover this thing with dirt or it won't turn on. Watch this. The little thing in the middle. Yay! So that's how you know it's on. The smoke comes out. So in 10 minutes... In 10 minutes, there will be a bunch of charcoal down there. But for now, it's just kind of chilling. Okay. And what do we do with all this charcoal now? We run over here. And we throw it in the big smoosher machine. Right here. This one. So that all goes in, and then out comes flat thing. Charcoal blocks. These things are flat, but I guess charcoal blocks are not. Okay, let's hope that we can get to the biome as intended, or the dimension as I expect. For that, I need a diamond and a little bit of water and some flowers. Diamond. Where would be a good place to put this? Over by the other portal? Flowers. I collected some flowers. I don't need all these. I guess that's good enough. We need 12, right? And we need 16? Am I short? Maybe I don't have enough flowers. Am I short? I shouldn't have said that. My bad. Let's take this random sapling that I have and put it away. Put the sulfur dust in the dust chest. Sleep. No, we can't sleep yet. Yeah, where are we gonna get the water from? Do I just want to use some that's on the ground already? Is there a nice convenient pit of water somewhere right here? Oh, kinda, actually. Just move that there, and we're good. Put this dirt down, and then flowers. Let's see if this is good enough. I don't know if we need... There's a chicken jockey. He's got a freaking... Where did you spawn, guy? Wait, actually, where did he come from? Okay, so that didn't work, by the way. Let me sleep. I haven't checked to see if there's, like, a quest. There's gotta be a quest, though, right? Somewhere around here. This one? No. Somewhere there'll be a quest, I imagine. Somewhere. This is the electric blast furnace we need to build. This air filter is the thing that gets rid of the pollution. So we'll get to that sooner or later too, because that is necessary. Can you imagine? I can't even believe that logistics pipes are already, like, open. We can start doing logistics pipes now. That's actually crazy. To me, in my mind, like, logistics pipes are a super advanced tech. I feel like it's gotta be this. So what does this require that I don't understand? Stuck in the Twilight Forest, yeah, so... Quick and dirty portal generator. Okay, so it does. So this is the right quest, but it requires what's that, and I don't know what's that is. Ah, these ones. So this one needs silverwood saplings. Okay. Interesting. Silverwood saplings. I think we can buy those with coins. Oops, I just ate something like really expensive for a half haunch. Okay. Wait, what did I come over here for? I like totally blanked already. Brain empty. No thoughts. Oh, these. Came over for the coins. Because I want these. Explorer and Farmer. Give. Give now. Okay. We have the saplings. It doesn't actually... It got us the quest, so we didn't actually have to plant him. Or maybe it didn't actually. Maybe we do have to plant him. Yeah. Okay. So we need silver wood logs. So I think all we have to do for that is just plant some tree. And then get some bone meal and make a tree. This doesn't work? Okay. The silver wood saplings are different. Just different somehow. I guess we have to wait? That's annoying. I'm pretty sure they're 2x2. Hello, hello. JJ Fireblast, hello. What's going on? How you doing today? Yeah. I don't know. Something. Doing good. How goes the Gregging? Apparently we can't bone meal these. So I have to wait for this to grow before we can go to the Twilight Forest. I guess. I don't know. I tried bone mealing it. Didn't work. I wonder if you can put them in here. Probably not. Probably not, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Nah. Okay. So we got to wait for that. This can go in here. And the wood. Alright, so what can we do in the meantime? Waiting for that so that we can get to nickel. There's more LV machines. We could go find quartz. Place steam with LV. We could also try making those machines. I'm just going to put this diamond back because it's going to take up inventory space until this tree grows. Shoo! So we have these three guys. The alloy smelter especially is getting on my nerves at this point. By just sucking up so much steam. Literally the reason why I'm using these steel pipes is because of this guy. It takes so much steam just to make him happy. We need the forge hammer and the extractor. And all that stuff is in here. Alloy smelter. Upgrade your steam alloy smelter to an LV one. I like how it says upgrade, but it's actually like a completely separate machine, so you don't upgrade the one you have. You make another one. And this costs circuits. We need to just make a bunch of circuits. That's probably a good move. What if we just make like a stack of circuits now? So these assembler things are all like random garbage. Have you looked at better rubber yet using chemical reactor and fluid solidifier? No, I haven't, but I also haven't made either of those machines yet. So that's probably why. Right now I'm living in the tapping rubber trees and then just turning that into rubber ingots or whatever. That's what I'm doing. So the circuit assembler here takes like molten stuff. So we're gonna need the like, what's it called? The melter, whatever that is. The thing that melts metals down and then puts it into another machine, like the fluid solidifier, those guys. But anyway, we don't have the circuit assembler just yet. So I guess we'll just try to craft a stack of these. A stack of steel casing. I think we can make all those circuit boards. We'll have to make a bunch of wires. Obviously. Why is this not on? The soft mallet of coercion. Okay. Good now? Yes. Fantastic. These guys will be used to make... Oh, I need wires, though. Let's go collect some copper. All of our ingot stores, maybe with the exception of, obviously, steel. Steel, I only have 32 left. And the tin is running kind of low, but we have lots of iron and copper now. I processed everything. So let's just turn like a bunch of this into wires. Start with that. What's the recipe count for this one? 16. I think that's the right one. I need like a feed-in chest. Yeah, we have conveyor modules, so I could do that. Like this, I think is how you do this. But we import. Allow output? I don't know what that does. And then maybe eventually the conveyor will do something. Or maybe eventually it won't. I don't know. Yeah. Someone in chat taught me this. To get the copper wires. Isn't that cool? That's so neat. I wouldn't have ever thought of that. Did this worked? Okay, so it does work. It's just like eventually. Eventually. Well, this is cool. I didn't know this menu was in here. GregTech gt.metaitem.01. I feel like I'm talking a little fast today. I've just kind of been like, I don't know, pretty high energy since I woke up this morning and had a bunch of coffee. And wait, that makes sense actually. I had a cup of coffee. I had such a... Okay, this is Japanese, but isekatsu shiteru. This morning, I was like, such good life choices. I was like, I got up early. After I went to bed early. I got up early, but after a good like 8 or 9 hours of sleep, and then I had a cup of coffee and took my daily vitamins, and I did some exercise, and then I had breakfast. And yeah, man, I was doing all the right stuff. I got some sunlight on my way to where I was going, but like to work, but you know, not obviously not before that, because you know, I'm a hermit in my hole, but still pretty good for me. And then I even touched grass today. What just happened to me? I just jumped inside the chest somehow. That was neat. Anyway, yeah. And so I guess I'm pretty high energy still. I thought it would have worn off by now, but guess not. So we can... Yeah, it's gonna be hard to make enough of these. Wait, is that not how you do this? Ah. Yeah, okay, this is the recipe I was thinking of. I didn't know you could make them shapeless like this. Okay, we need more sticky resin, obviously. One other thing that I kind of want to do right now is make another crafting table. And put, or like a crafting station. Why is my field of view so high right now? I want to make another crafting station. This. Then the saw. Where's the saw? Saw. And we're going to put this over by the machines, because I noticed that I don't have one over here yet. It's this huge speed boost I got from taking a nap. I have speed 3 right now. That's crazy. Okay, so anyway, I wanted this over here. Why? Because I wanted to be able to craft a... Where's the bag? Oh, but we still might not be able to do it. I think we need tools, don't we? Dang. We need tree taps. Okay, JJ Fire Blast. You may not know. So I'm going to enlighten you. On the assumption that you don't know. But you can wrench rubber trees. I discovered this. It's now official peer-reviewed science. You can do that. Let's hold on. Yeah, you can wrench rubber trees, and it is very lucrative, and I recommend it. Check this out. It just sort of occurred to me, like, maybe you can wrench rubber trees to turn, you know, I wanted to turn the logs so that I could have all of the tappable spots on the same side or whatever. That's not how it ended up working out. Instead, I found out how to make any spot into a tappable spot. Faustian rhetoric, thank you. Thanks for following. Welcome in. Check this out. You just wrench it. I don't know. You just wrench it. Some of them have them facing a different direction. And so those ones can only... So now there's a tappable spot right here. It's kind of hard to see, but this way. So you can only have... Some blocks face that way and this way. And then some of them face this way and this way. So anyway, most blocks that the trees are made of will have the... Will be able to face... What direction is this? East. So you just do like this. Okay, so the bottom one was already a tappable spot facing a different direction. So... See? How crazy is that? And then you just wham. Get as much as you need. So I don't even need all these trees now that I figured this out. I can probably cut down like all but a fourth of these. Keep one line. But like it'd probably be good to move it to a little further away from this ledge so I don't have to keep jumping down here, but anyway, hella convenient. My rubber's on top of the oven. So we're just gonna grab up 4 taps worth of rubber. Or sticky resin to be precise. I haven't bothered with all these ones in the middle yet, because there's just too many trees. But like, you could, if you wanted. This is so goofy. But I love it. I love it though. Anyway, I looked it up, and that's apparently a bug that's been around since May. They have a bug report in for it already. They just haven't fixed it yet. They've classed it as a low priority bug. Which is great because then I got to run across it because they hadn't fixed it yet. Love that. So this has solved my rubber problem. Probably be fixed for 2.7. 2.7, is that the next update that's supposed to be coming out? The one with the shader changes? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I just made this forester backpack, and it's really confusing me because there's like so many things that go into it that I don't expect. Tons of multi-block updates and additions. Ooh, that sounds cool. I can get behind that. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, alright. I got all this because I wanted to make... Oh, but we need like one more stack of resin than that. Must make more taps. Maybe I should just make them all since I can. New Steam multis, so you can do LV or even MV recipes in them. Really? I think the Steam multis that I'm using now are already like supposed to be pretty new, I thought. I don't know that much about it though, because I've never... This is literally the first I've ever gotten in GregTech, so... It may be the furthest I've ever gotten, but every day we step closer to the sun. Well, the Stargate or whatever. Why does it gotta glitch around like that? Kind of annoying. I love this. They've been in the pack for a while now? Okay, I didn't know. Interesting. I know I tried GregTech once before, but I'm not sure if I even got to the point where I would have been able to make those multis. I got into Steam. I made some Steam. I remember I made some Steam, but that's all I recall. We're already doing better. Leave that run in the past. Okay. I still have 2 more taps to break. Sheesh. Another thing that's important about these, I forgot to mention, is that you can just spin them again. Oh, it didn't work. Sorry, spin it this way, and now you can tap this side, and then spin it, and now you can tap this side again. So you can get infinite off of just one log that way, if you want. I don't know why, but there you go. Now you know. Pretty neat. It's fun getting to discover new things, even if they're bugs. Progress slowed down a lot once I used up all of the trees with like 1,000,000 tap spots on them. Okay. Look at them shaders. Alright, we got plenty of resin now. Oh, the tree grew! I was like, what is this thing in my way? Fantastic. We will check on the tree momentarily. Alright, I think I've made enough of these. I think I underestimated how many of these I was going to end up with. Sleep. Today I have strength and not FOV boosting speed bonus. Did I literally get one? I got one sapling back from that. That's terrible. Can you grow a one? Can you just grow one like this? I assumed you could only do it with 2x2, but I actually don't know. Ethereal essence. Okay. And I need that for the silverwood logs for the quest, which is right here. And then I say okay. And now we can go to the novice thaumaturgy tab and actually do this thing. Last night you had a dream, a dimension so strange and different, almost magical. Like the saplings you found. You decided to go there and look for answers. This is the most tenuous connection between this quest and the one that I just had to finish to get this one. Why? Like, they could have just let me do this. First, place water in a 2x2 grid with 12 flowers surrounding it, then toss in a portal crystal to open it up. And no, a diamond is not enough. Ah. Okay. All right, so I was doing the right thing by like trying to make the, let's open this, I guess. Salad. And split pea soup. I was doing the right thing by trying to make all these circuits. Put this in here, and these, and that, and this. No, I still need these. I don't really know what to do with these, so I'm gonna put them in there for now. Let's do. Yeah. So now I want to make a bunch of that. How much do we end up with? Is it a 1-to-1? One? No, it's 1-to-2, right? One stack of, or like one copper ingot makes, yeah, 2 copper wires. It changed the color of my grass. Absolutely not gonna let that keep happening. Gross. I don't like that at all. How terrible. Put all this stuff in here for the circuit boards. What do you mean 4? They all end up in here. Trying to scare me or something? Alright, circuit boards. What's next? If only I could remember how to use my inventory. That's that part. We need 60 steel or 64 steel casings. We have 3. So any more than that. I don't know if we have enough steel. No, we don't. Unless one of these is done. Ah, they're done. Now we have enough steel. Maybe. Yeah, I think we have enough. We need 48. We might not have enough for the whole of everything, but at least we can make all these things. This goes in where? This? Go. Okay. Kim Watson live. Hey, with 2 Y's. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. What's next? Waiting for that. Going great, very good. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Honestly, maybe a little too high energy right now. So I'm sorry if I'm talking a little too fast. I am not in control. We need 2 stacks of resistors. Which I'd love to make in the assembler, but you need glue. Which I don't have. So maybe I'll collect some more sticky resin and use our coal dust and just make do. What you like mostly? I mean, like, what am I like usually? Exactly like this, but a little slower. I guess. I don't know. I have, I get sleepy and then I yawn all the time. But today I've done good living and have lots of energy for whatever reason. Let's make another more copper wires. More copper wires. I like to talk. And I like to... I guess I should just throw this stuff in here instead of bothering with this. I like to talk, and I really like big words. I like to use words that other people don't know, and then have to explain it afterward, but whatever, because I like those words. I like esoteric words, okay? And then I've used that one before, and then had to explain what esoteric means. Which is like, you know, it's... stuff that you don't, it's like stuff people don't know about. It's something that is relatively unknown. It's a good word. It's a good word. You're so tired. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because I know what that's like. That's me most of the time. Mood. Where do I live, buddy? What are you gonna you're gonna show up at my house? I live in an isekai. I have a portal that connects my world to yours. And I drug an Ethernet cable through, and now I'm accessing the internet from another world. But my portal is located on the east coast of America. So I'm in the Eastern time zone. Relative to your planet and its rotation. Three? Okay, when these ones are done, I'm gonna make copper wire, the fine ones, by turning this on 3. We're just chilling until then. Everything I make in GregTech is so expensive. I think that seems like it's just gonna be like that forever though, huh? Like, what's expensive for me now won't be expensive soon, but I'm gonna be making stuff that's expensive for me soon when I get there. It's just an endless raising of the stakes of expensive crafting. What else do I need? I need these guys. Ooh. I need 4 stacks. Because I need 2 stacks of these guys. So I need 2 stacks of fine wire and copper wires per stack of these. So I need 4 stacks of each. So this is not enough copper wire yet. Let's make some more. Hey, cow. What's going on? Where'd you come from? The wire mill is so slow. It's slow, but I still am pretty astonished by its efficiency compared to the garbage I was doing before where I was making the wires by hand. This is way, way better than that. Still. Even if I'm annoyed at how slow it is. Throw all this stuff in here. Get some more iron. I don't know what to do with all these dark ashes yet. I don't even remember where I've been throwing them all. Probably in here. No. In here? Also no. Where have I been putting these? Oh no, I have been putting them in here. I just filled up the stack. How much coal dust do we have? 1 stack. I need another stack of that. Nah, I probably shouldn't do that. I should crush ore. Sleep. Crush ore into dust. Because I don't have a way to crush ore into chunks of coal. Only into dust and ground up coal. And sometimes chunks of coal are useful. Not this thing. This one. Ow. Okay, and this copper is for the wire. Oh, we're still waiting on this thing. I walked off, I did some other things, I came back, it's still working. Is this thing running? It is running. Well, good. Yeah, those conveyors are so slow. It's wild. I wonder why they're so slow. Like, I get that they've been just sort of set that way on purpose or whatever, but I wonder what the mentality behind making them so slow is. Okay, so that'll give us enough coal dust. Almost done here. I'm also gonna need 10 wires at some point. For something. The game froze? Good. Okay. I'm waiting. The game is frozen. Am I gonna crash? I'm chilling. I'm waiting. I want the game to resume at some point. Are we doomed? We're doomed. Well, I hope when we get back that the crafting is done, but probably not. It's probably frozen. Am I gonna have to kill it? Oh no, the yawning has begun. I'm gonna kill it. Dang, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. What am I doing right now? Ah, it's coming. Okay. My bad. I got confused when the game wasn't relaunching. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We get to look at the cool loading screens. I'll full screen it as soon as I can. Ah, here we go. We already saw these ones. I wonder how often they change these out. I feel like there should just be like a bunch of these, no? Like 100 options that can show up here. New factory. That's cool. Bricks are annoying to make. This is commitment right here. Cement production. More bricks. I like these brick textures. These must be some chisel bricks or something. He's got a texture pack on though. Whoever this is. Because there's like higher like 64 by 64 textures or something. 32 by 32. Crop computer area. Huh? He's got computers looking at his crops for him? And there's just a Thaumcraft, I don't know what that is over there. Greg's church. Greg's church. Where we all come to see Greg. It's shiny outside. Underground base. Why is that sign completely illegible? And this guy's walls are just tanks. Iron tanks. Over there. It's nicely organized though, isn't it? Feels clean. Looks like a good place to go, like, with your Heelys. Greenhouse sunset. Nice shaders. I like the greenhouse. It looks really good. I bet it's annoying to look at from the inside since the glass is probably flat when you're on the inside. On-demand processing complex. It's fancy. It's got some floaty bits. Yeah, it looks like a particle accelerator or something. DTPF area. I don't know what that stands for. I'm guessing it's these shiny coils, though. Or maybe this thing on the left. This, oh, it's gone. But that thing that was, like, right here. Ah, we're here. We did it. Alright, let's hope we didn't lose any progress. Hoping for the best. Nice. That's right where I was standing before. Fantastic. I wonder what the issue was, though. I tried to click on this. Well, looks like we're good now. Okay, I need a bunch of red alloy cable. Ooh, and more of this wire. And steel rods. Oh no. I still don't have the thing that makes rods either. Ooh, I made a lot of that. What was it? 16? Where's the wire machine? Yeah, 16. Okay. That will make us some more regular wires. Then we need... I think I need some tin. I have some tin wires. We need more tree taps. Because I don't have enough. I'm once again low on sticky resin. We also need to make some more of these guys. I guess we need 3 stacks of red alloy wire. We're gonna have to make red alloy ingots for that. Red alloy ingots are a bunch of redstone and a bunch of copper. Bunch of redstone, a bunch of copper in here. Oh, you need one more pile of redstone. So this is 1 stack, which will turn into 2 stacks of wires, but we need 3 stacks of wires. So we need another half stack. We have barely enough. Also, is our alloy furnace still being used for the other thing? They're done. Almost. How did I end up making too many of these? Put that away. Walk off and come back. I'm gonna put the steel, whatever these things are called, in here. Steel casings. And also all these wires, I guess. I don't need to be carrying them around, really. Like, just open this chest and throw them in here, dummy. This two can go in here. Oh, look at that. It's stacking half a rotor. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, and I want to make more... We have to make all the stuff to make tree taps. Because we ran out of wooden pipes of some variety. The regular ones or something. Yay. Yeah, there's not a good way to feed into this thing. Oh, I guess with a hopper, but I don't have any. No hopper. The coal dust is done. Just need to clean it off. Wash it like rice. I don't know what the deal is with this thing, but I keep trying to take water out of it, and it just does that. It just like places the water on the floor. I don't understand why it does that. But it's impossible to actually just pick the water up out of it. It's interesting that it lets you, like, it kind of lets you, because the water does come out. It just comes out directly onto the floor. I don't know why. You know what I can do really quick? I can throw this in here to make those wires while we're meandering around doing other things. Doo-doo-doo. No, this one. Dang, this thing is full. What do I not need? All these wood screws. We need to use up all of our tools that are in here too. There's no way I'm going to need this rolling pin anytime soon. And these tool rods can go somewhere else. These two. I don't use those very often. This thing should go somewhere else too. I guess that's it. I'll throw this in here. And all these. Whatever. This too. Forget it. Everything goes in that chest. Okay, so the alloy smelter plus some glass dust, which I'm supposed to get from where? Not tofu. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Where am I supposed to get glass dust? I guess I could just crush glass. Crush glass or actually make it from the sand and stuff? I am doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. And we're trying to craft a bunch of circuits. Because I want to go to the Twilight Forest. And I have to make a magic... Well, it's not even... I guess it's kind of magic. It's like a magic and techie diamond crystal thing that's going to take us to the Twilight Forest dimension. But I need 4 circuits for that. And since I'm making 4 circuits, I might as well make 64 circuits. So that's what I'm working on. And we're getting there. We've stacked up a good chunk of the things that we need so far. Speaking of, can I go ahead and make any of these yet? This is the recipe I want to use. That is not enough. I ran out of sticky resin, I guess. So I need more sticky resin. So back to the part where we needed tree taps. Get resin. I don't know what it's called. It's just tree tap, one word. Regular, small, and large wooden fluid pipes. Where's my bag? We have regular ones and large ones. So we're out of small ones. But if we click this and then this and then this, we can make some. There we go. Now let's go back over to the tree zone. and take all the sap out of the trees. That's what it is, right? It's like rubber. It's like... It's called sticky resin, but I guess it's sap. I guess sticky resin is an accurate description of sap. Maybe they're synonymous. Give me all this stuff. Give me the thing. Don't worry, the longer you hang out in my stream, the smarter you will be. Because I will just continue using big words until you have to look them up in the dictionary, and then you'll just be smarter because you learned them. Genius. I mean, you could look at that as being really annoying. But let's look at it positively and call it a learning opportunity instead. Please? Sap, thanks. You probably can't make rubber out of sap though, huh? What do you make rubber out of? What's my plan after streaming? I think I'll go to sleep. I'm an early to bed, early to rise fella. So this stream will probably end around 8 o'clock my time. And then I'll be getting ready for bed at 9. That's my plan today. Although I would have liked to get... I still need to make a long form video for YouTube. But I guess I don't have time to do that anymore today. I also got my groceries delivered today. And I threw them all in the places where the groceries go. And that's all I did. I haven't made anything to eat or anything like that. What you do in real life? I am my job title is... Wait, what am I again? Artifacts. I'm an artifacts, which is like a magic engineer. I work for the city. And I maintain stuff. It's fine. You know, it's public service work. So like, you know, that's cool. But it's really boring. Not all that fun. But it's good money, I guess. I just want to play Minecraft, you know what I mean? Dude, I have become just like a seeker of sap spots right now. Running around looking for a single thing. Here it comes. Kim Watson live. I don't need anything you're selling, I'm sorry. I hope you find someone else who will buy your stuff. Faustian rhetoric. This is me redeeming a non-existent hydrate button. How dare you, but okay. I'm hydrated. Thank you. Next. 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 Not here to sell anything? Oh, cool. Well, great. Usually when people are like, I do designing, then they immediately follow up with, can I send you my, can I send you pictures of my art and then can you commission me for art? I'm sorry, this is not the place for that. You wait, buddy. When you got one, I'm gonna hit that bad boy every 30 minutes. Goodness gracious. Well, luckily I've stayed pretty hydrated so far. I saw a post on Twitter today just about that too. They were like, for the love of God, put a recall timer on your hydration. I don't know, I guess they were experiencing some ridiculously high hydration. I don't know. We're getting really, really hydrated. You can die from drinking too much water. You can die from drinking too much water, and it's technically distinct from drowning, but it's pretty much the same thing, so I think it's safe to just call it that. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. How can people enjoy this game? Yeah, from your perspective right now, I'm literally just hopping around, hitting right click on trees. What do I enjoy about this? Basically, so like in regular Minecraft, the point is kind of to like build and fight monsters and explore and stuff. Mostly building, I think, if you've played it a lot. And when you mod the game like this, it makes it a little harder. So it's harder to build stuff, which means that when you get to the point where you're able to build things, it feels a little better. It's like, oh, I really earned it kind of thing. That's kind of like a rewarding feeling. And also you can do cool tech stuff. Like in this mod pack, someday, not yet, because we're just like little babies, basically. We only just got here. But later, like right now, I have these machines and they make steam. And I'm using the steam to spin this turbine. And then I'm using this turbine to create electricity, which I'm using to make my machines run, okay? But later, we'll go across the river here. Hang on. Later, we'll go across the river, and I'll start pumping out that oil that's springing up out of the ground over there, okay? And then we'll put it through a big machine, which is going to separate the oil into, like, plastic and different kinds of fuel. We can, like, hydrocrack oil and make different fuels and go to space. Not Tohu VT, thank you. We'll go to space. And when we're in space, we'll mine some rocks that we can't get anywhere else, only in space. And there's cheese on the moon, I've heard. And yeah, and then we'll use those rocks to do even more science. And bam. Kicking it. Basically, it's just like we do science so that we can do more science. That alert is so cool. Thank you. I used to do that with a friend of mine. We call it summoning the piss wizard. I hate that, but okay. That's good. Good for you. Doing science is fun. I think science is worth doing just all on its own. It's like science, but it's all set out in front of us, no problem. That way, we don't have to actually do anything hard, or peer review anything, or actually write a white paper, because that is really boring. Don't get me wrong, but your model is good. What's there to get wrong? Thank you. Appreciate it. You can look into all of the good people who assisted me in the below in the panels. It's a very elaborate resource management game where you gotta pick your own goal for the most part. There's packs that will guide you with quests if you want a more linear experience. I mean, there's lots of quests for this one too, but I think it's mostly like this one's just a little too grindy for most people. Most people wouldn't be willing to go through the harsh lives that you have to live to get this far. I did not make it by myself. Like I said, you can look in the description for the credits section and find everything. The artists and everyone who has assisted me thus far. But it's Greg. Ain't even Sev. What do you mean, ain't even Sev? As if SevTech ages is harder than GregTech or worse than GregTech at grinding. Don't forget RL Craft. RL craft isn't even grinding, it's just suffering. It's designed to make you unhappy. So I don't know why anybody would play it anyway. Those are just my harsh opinions. Those are just my harsh, full-bodied opinions. As long as we're getting opinionated, I'll full send those opinions. I will. I'm just waiting for all these things to get made. Is this done? You are a good person. Oh, thank you. What is my real name? My real name is Meridian. You can call me Meri, though, if you want. Sev walked, so Greg could fly. I'm pretty sure GregTech was established first, though. Meri. Don't spell it like that. M-E-R-I, please. Can we be friends? Yeah, we can be friends, of course. What's the difference between what we're doing right now and being friends? We're having a nice, friendly chat. We're hanging out, playing video games together. That's friends. Yes, good. Great. Good spelling. Is this all I needed? Yeah, I have to put rubber on them, though. Why did I make this? This is not all I needed. There should be more of these. Oh, because I haven't finished making them. Duh. Can I have your Discord name? Sorry, I don't want to give out my Discord name today. I've had too many people add me to Discord and then try to sell me things. I don't want to buy things. I'm poor. Well, we can always hang out here. I come here every day except for Wednesdays and weekends. Wasn't I doing something? Oh, I was probably crafting. Oh yeah, we need to make sand. I mean glass. Okay, hang on. I also want to throw this in here. Wait for one more. Okay, great. Now we throw this in here. Alright, so I'm gonna grind up some sand, I guess. What if I want to talk to you when you're not streaming? That's gonna be tough. Honestly, no one I know actually has access to me regularly like that. Except my mom. I think that's just because I'm an unfriendly fella. I'm so sorry. We're friends, but I'm unfriendly. I like my alone time. What was I gonna do with all this sand? I'm gonna crush the sand. I'm gonna crush the sand. I'm gonna macerate the sand into quartz sand. Yeah, the steam grinder works. But this only makes one pile. And I need 8? Or 7? 8. Okay, so I need 8 stacks of sand. That's a lot. Let me think about that for a second. What if we just do half that? Hello, Winter Winty Capone. Welcome. Caught me live, you sure did. Welcome in, welcome in. Now we can have a conversation. As I recall, you are from time to time liking my videos, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Crush some rocks. I mean sand. Not like that. Like that. This goes in the cleaning bucket. Nice. Made it. Oh, that's the one where I actually like buy the saplings. I was like, why is that quest being done all of a sudden? It's actually just refreshing, so I can do it again. I think I spam liked your videos. Great. You're the best. I love that. Wrote you into the... Whoops. I love that. Let's do that. That's great. Did I have more thoughts? I think my head just emptied. That's it. I'm out of thoughts. Who'd have thunk it? I yapped all my thoughts out, and now my brain is clean. No thoughts left. Okay, one more of those wires. One more of those wires, and we have all of our red alloy wire. And then I just need to make rubber? We have sulfur. If this processing didn't take a gajillion years. Clean brain, open mind. No thoughts. Head empty. Not even ABCs. That's me. That's me. That's not me, actually. That's actually specifically off-brand. But we all have times like that, don't we? Let's be real. I need the sulfur. Here's some. Do you have a home yet, or is this a new version of open space living? This is the slight upgrade of what someone would call a lawn base. So a lawn base is when you put all of your machines down on the grass. So I've graduated from grass to stone foundations. So at least I've come up from that. But no, this is not permanent. This is still like I would like to get to having some more electrical stuff ready before I build a wall. Normally in the tech tree of, well, like human history, you would like build a wall and then at some point after that invent electricity, I think. But I haven't been doing it the other way around just for fun. So anyway, that's what's up right now. I need so much more rubber. I will say though that when it gets to nighttime and then the creepers and zombies and stuff can just walk right up to me, that is no fun. I don't like that. I don't like that, but not enough to not do anything about it. Not enough to do anything about it. Yeah. I need to crush all my rubber into sheets. Invent clean fusion energy before starting a wall. It's possible. We could do that. And actually, it's not even uncommon for GregTech players, I would say. It seems like most people who play GregTech are not the kind that like to build very much. But I really like building. So I'll get to building a wall soon. Sooner or later, walls. Like I've got a walkway to nowhere. But sooner or later, I'll put machines over here instead of over there. And everything will be a little spread out. That way, the pollution will be spread out, which will keep us from ruining the grass, which is really important. I don't want the grass to die. Yeah, that's pretty high on my priority list, so I'm going to try to avoid killing the grass with pollution, which is why the steel furnaces are way over there right now. Okay, this is enough for some of these, but not all of these. I didn't know you could do that. Neat. And we're just waiting on more rubber. I should have started the rubber process earlier. Okay, we're waiting on more rubber for this part. So, is there something else I can be doing simultaneously? The glass. Is that done yet? The sand? Some of it is. Some of it is good enough. I should have done a better job of spreading those out. What? Oh, I have to crush this too. We'll start with an encapsulated crawl space. Actually, yes. Encapsulated crawl space I have. For the pipes, obviously, the pipes have to go underground, okay? I want to hide the pipes. Except for the ones that I can't, but the ones that I can hide, yes. They go under the ground. Is this gonna... How much flint... How much dust do we get from crushing the flint? Oh, we do get a whole flint dust. Okay, that's fine then. That's good. No problemo. For the pipes and wiring, make sure it's color-coded and has easy access. Yeah, you can apparently... Who are you, guy? Where did you come from? He's warped. He's a warped... Oh, he got mad. Oh, he stepped his little toesies in some water and forgot all about me. I don't know why he's blue. I want to find out what kind of Enderman he is. Warded Enderman. Summons lightning if he hits you. If he hits you or if I hit him? Should we find out? I can't hit him with a crossbow. Okay, so a couple of things. I hit him and he went boom. And then he struck me with lightning. I guess that's why he's warded. Seems like he didn't take any damage when I whacked him. Bro, I was like, where did he go? I don't like being on fire. This is not good. Hang on. I gotta stand in the water where he can't get me. Okay. Well, that was rough. That was an accurate sound effect you just did. I'm good at everything. Including sound effects. And humility. These are my strong suits. Boom. Do you guys watch other VTubers? Because I want to talk about other VTubers now. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. She's really good at making sounds that she's heard. Impressions. Man, she's nuts at it. I want to be that good at something. Anything. She can just like make just about anybody's voice that she's heard. That's so cool. It's kind of like I knew a guy who could whistle really good. And ever since I saw him whistle, I'm like, I want to whistle like that, but I still can't. I watch my friends' VTubers. You have friends who are VTubers? Or your friends own VTubers and you watch those ones? Because one of those two things is a little more concerning than the other. The first one. Oh, no! Why did he do that? Why did he go off? Why did he explode? Why did he explode? Why did he explode? This is the worst. Okay, so here's the reason why this is actually the worst. Dude, I'm gonna have to empty my inventory for this. Okay, so the problem is that this isn't just cobblestone. This is... Some of it is... Well, first of all, it's full of water. That's a problem. Some of it is silverfish. Bruh. I can't sense any silverfishes. Hang on, let me get the big guns out. I see the problem now. Yeah. I was trying... This is the first one of these that has actually gone off in this world. I managed to get this far without any of them blowing up, but here we are. Also, all the silverfish have, like, special superpowers, and... See, this one's tougher than usual, and... Some of them pull you towards them, and some of them have, like, health regen, or can throw potions at you, or... This is gonna end poorly. I'm using the crossbow. I'm using the crossbow with lag. Quit fishing me, guy. You can't even see me. How are you doing that? He poisoned me. There are more silverfish spawning. I see I see that the blocks are being removed. Oh my goodness. Not good. Yeah, not good is real. Real and true in fact. I got silver nugget though. That's pretty cool. All right, here's what I want to know. Do sponges work? I've made mistakes. Okay. Do sponges work? I don't think they do, but like, this is a great time to test. Because I have a couple. That I got from like loot bags or something somewhere. Sponges work in the new version of the game, but this is like a really old version of the game, so I don't know if they'll work, but we'll try. I'm guessing that didn't work. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that the sponges don't work. Okay. What's next? What's the next big idea? Sand? Gravel? Sand or gravel? Which one do I have more of? Sand. Great. Scrub Daddy Sponge. Yes, I do need that. That's the one with the... It's like got a little smiley face on it. Oh, he actually blew a hole in the ground too? Or not? No, it's all my grass is dying from because of the water. Okay, got it. God, this is terrible. This is just the worst place ever now. Can you believe this used to be like my like workstation? Okay, so this is why you build walls. To keep out the wolves and the drowner creepers. What a mess. Clean up all the water. It sucks when this happens in a place that you actually care about. If this had happened at the previous base, which I didn't care about at all, it would have been fine. I could have just ignored it and walked away. But I can't do that here. This is literally my house. I'm drowning. I'm gonna get rid of all the water first and then deal with the silverfish. I think that's probably the smart approach. Also, it'll keep them from accidentally exploding on anything that I have that I don't want them exploding on. And getting rid of the sand should be really easy after, since I have a big shovel for that. I gotta stop doing that. Start at the bottom so that they don't fall. I also need to eat. Probably need to go back and get more food before I continue this battle. I love that the steam boiler is still boiling away. He doesn't even care. Totally unfazed by the giant body of water now existing in here. It makes me wonder, like, could you just build a base like right underneath the ocean and everything would just be fine? Like, as long as you had the ability to breathe underwater somehow. Can you just move steam around and call it good? Is that all fine? You still don't have infinite water. So you'd have to go do something about that, but... I threw down my one silver nugget that I gained from this fiasco. The pipe is burning me because it's full of hot steam. Now I'm drowning. Okay. We're getting there. We're coming out the other end of the tunnel. Dude, I was so far away from that creeper when he blew up, too. We were not even close to each other. Also, I was, like, full lurching in real life in my chair away from him, too. And that didn't help either. Yeah, I need to get more food because none of the foods that I have can I eat at the moment. Okay, and then we refill, and then we go back over there. And we deal with the silverfish. I'm gonna try standing on top again. I think that was a position of power. What was him? Why was he he looked different somehow. That's a normal one. I heard a paper noise. Press P to open the Ender Compendium. A tiny hostile arthropod found in overworld strongholds. It's telling me about endermite, or not endermites. Silverfish? This is a neat little menu. I've never seen this one before. Infested. Okay. The tiny hostile arthropod found in overworld strongholds and infested biomes in the end. They are often hidden inside stone brick blocks. These infested blocks are easier to mine. Ah, see, we have 103 paper. Attacking a silverfish will wake up nearby silverfish hidden in blocks. I knew all of those things because I've played Minecraft, but... Okay. Where did you come from? It's begun. Oh my god, there's so many now. I really don't like the ones that can fish you. That's really annoying. This guy is he's the boss. The boss silverfish that's summoning all these other ones because I can't kill him. Rare, thorned, tough silverfish, the deceiver. He hurts me when I hurt him and gives me weakness if he punches me. Or the silverfish, I guess he bites me. The silverfish equivalent of punching. I feel like I get hurt every single time I hit him. And I guess he can throw me in the air. But I have good boots, so I'm not worried about that. Can you die, guy? Okay, he died, and I got a gold ingot and a quest. Nice. Why do they drop such weird little things? Actually, this feels really lucrative. If you could find a way to, like, actually farm these guys, you could get a bunch of neat ores. Like emeralds? Silver? Those are valuable. I don't really need emeralds for anything, but we'll need silver for some stuff. And we'll have to go elsewhere for it. I think silver spawns in the Twilight Forest also. Dude, this is a huge pain in the ass. Dude! The fishing ones are so rude. We're good. We are super not good. I'm on fire. Ha! Set me on fire down here, idiot. Okay, they poisoned me, which is the same damage over time effect, but works in water. They're like, what up, bet. How did that one get over there? I can't even see them inside the water. I can't even see them because one of them gave me blindness. Okay, crossbow is the best weapon I have right now. But also the crossbow doesn't have very much durability. Is that guy... The fact that the crossbow makes my whole screen lag every time I hold it is also not helpful. There's a bunch of water back here I didn't fill in. What a mess. Nice. Okay, back up. You know, one good thing is that all these silverfish that keep coming out of nowhere are actually individual blocks of cobblestone that are being removed from this giant orb. But I gotta say, this is seriously time consuming. I like it when it just works and none of them come out. I thought some were gonna spawn. Are we good? They seem to have stopped spawning. Maybe I got... Oh, spoke too soon. I was gonna say maybe I got them all. I hear one. Oh, there he is. Man, what is he? Flying silverfish. He can jump, I guess. By the way, the reason why they just explode sometimes is because every thing that you kill that you don't kill with a knife has a chance to explode for some reason. That's not a feature of the silverfish, it's a feature of mobs in general. Pigs and cows also do that. My nose is itchy. I don't know what the deal is with that. We're gonna get through this. As a team. Dude, what a mess. Literally one creeper manages to blow up and it makes this big of a mess. Nightmare. A small setback. We're getting there. There'll be a time in the not so distant future where we won't even think about that creeper anymore. That'll be our greatest revenge. Okay, I don't like that the water is flowing now. That's annoying. Okay, cobblestones are gone. Now we can get rid of the sand. There's still a little bit of water mixed in. So we'll have to look out for that. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna dig up the ground if I'm not careful. Sand, it really does get everywhere. What's that guy? Anakin Skywalker. Hate sand, it's rough, of course it gets everywhere. But in this case, a little helpful. Kind of helpful. Squished all the water out of all the little crevices. Very convenient. Right solution. Good approach. Anakin. You humans and your films and pop culture. How is anybody supposed to know what you're supposed to know so that everybody knows that you know it because you're supposed to know it? What's up with that little spot right there? Aren't you human? Clearly I am an elf. Have you seen the length of these ears? Not to mention at the beginning of the streams... Well, you haven't been seeing the streams, have you? At the beginning of the streams, I tend to say, hi, I'm Meridian, the elf in your internet. So... I thought it was props because of spooky month. No, this is what I look like all the time. I often forget about holidays. I'm not native to the holiday land, so... I often forget that they exist. But that's a good point. Good shout. Nice bringing that up. Should I play a horror game for Spooky Month? I don't like horror games. I don't, but I just started. I am kind of like a streamer now. Kind of like a YouTuber. So, like, I feel some kind of compulsion, like I have to. I should. Spooky Month. Yes. Okay, well, that was a definitive answer. More definitive than I expected. The next question is, what kind of game should I be playing for Spooky Month? That's not too spooky that there will be a record of me screaming like a little girl on the internet. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Song of Horror. I don't know what that is. But also, the fact that I don't know what it is, that's a good one. The fact that I don't know what it is leads me to think that it might be very, very scary. Because that tends to be how this works. They really just destroyed my floor. I don't like that at all. I guess we're good now. The deed is done. The base is clean. I need some more smooth stone to make up for the holes. But otherwise, yes. I've played a few horror games here and there. But I'm generally easily scared. Maybe it'll be better if I'm streaming it, because there's chat, so I can... At least there's someone to talk to. Fixed camera style, similar to the older Silent Hill and Resident Evil games, but there's no combat in Song of Horror, and there's soft permadeath. Okay, so here's the problem. When there's no combat, that means you are helpless. Which is a terrifying position to be in. Like, when the game has horror elements, but they also give me a gun, okay, I can play Prey. I can do that, because they let me fight back a little bit. But also, I don't really think that's in the spirit. That's not really a horror game if you have a gun. So I agree with... At least that's... You're kind of in the right direction on that. Hard for me to find reasons to disagree. As much as I would like them. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the heck I'm trying to put away here. There's tiny minigame mechanics to prevent you from dying, and you have to play smartly. Don't just open every door or inspect every item. You can't inspect every item? Is it bad to inspect every item? I want to inspect all the items. Or you're just saying that inspecting all the items won't give you all the solutions. You gotta think after that. I want to play NetHack on this channel someday. That's gonna be so hard to convince anybody to let me do. Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be hard to convince anybody to watch that. NetHack. The entity can be in a room, and if you open the door without listening first, you could instant die. Oh, great. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Awesome. I forgot to bring smooth stones. The gnats are coming for me. Back to the smooth stone dispensary. Really quick. Get the smooth stone. The entity, huh? I feel like that feels like Phasmophobia vibes. I once inspected a bathtub full of dark water and instantly died because the devs poke fun on how everyone inspects everything. I would definitely inspect something like that. What's up with this dark water? Wonder what that is. And then you just die? That's kind of frustrating. They destroyed the... Oh, no, they didn't. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. I got a little overexcited. We're good. I thought they destroyed one of my pipes, but they didn't. They only destroyed smooth stones. I guess because they're natural generative blocks. I just call it an entity. There's some other... There are a few horror games that I've played that are kind of like ASCII art games. I feel like one of them was called Door in the Woods. Maybe. Or is that the one I'm thinking of? I have Google available to me, so I'm gonna check it out. Door in the Woods. Yeah. Door in the Woods. That game was neat. It's kind of horror-y. But it wasn't that scary because you have a weapon. Or you can get weapons. Mortuary Assistant is a good horror game, but not sure if the game would be okay with YouTube. I feel like I've seen people play that and post it on YouTube. A new game coming soon? Really good? How do you know it's good if it hasn't come out yet? It's both cozy and horror. Those don't go together. At all. I tried the demo. Oh, well, that makes sense. Now it all comes together. It's off. Wait, what about the... Huh? Am I crazy or half my flint didn't crush? Half my flint just vanished. Shadow Harvest. First I've heard of it. Not that I keep a close eye on the horror genre in general. It seems like a lot more people like horror games these days than they used to. I feel like liking horror used to be less common. Now it feels like everybody likes horror games, and every stream, literally every stream, just about, someone comes in and asks me if I like horror games and if I'll play one. And I'm like, no, I don't like horror games. They make me afraid. That's what they're supposed to do. So like, I don't. It's, you know, it's kind of hard to make it make sense. Like if you think about it, I guess when you see somebody afraid when you know that they're okay, that's something that can be funny. So maybe that's it. But like if there were a game that made you angry, I was gonna, hold on. This line of logic is starting to play out. Hang on. So I was gonna say if there's a game that made you angry, right? So horror games make you scared, which is an emotion you don't really like to experience normally. So if games make you angry, which is another emotion that you don't like to experience normally, would you play those? Is what I'm thinking. But actually people play League of Legends, so I guess the answer is yes. During the day, you clean up and work on your land like a farm. And at night is when scary stuff happens. So when I played the demo, I just stayed next to the bed when it got dark and insta-slept. Ah. Well, if you can just sleep the problems away, that might be doable. The flint dust is complete. This stuff. And this also. And these I need. I think we're good. However. Nice. Glass dust. Achieved. There's a story to follow, and some nights require you to face the horror part of the game. You do get a gun, though. Okay. Well, I don't know. That might be okay. That might be a fun one. Let me look that up. We harvest shadows. Ah, I see it. It's got the harvesting and it's got the shadow thing. Okay, we harvest. Yeah, that. Oh my god, there's a guy with a rake. That's terrifying. You can build a chicken coop. There's a developer note, and once you read it... Once you read it, I really understand the game a bit more. Oh. I like game developers. I like to see how they think. It's good fun. The music. The music died. Next music. This one has a rainbow on it. Solo dev. Oh, is one dev on that game? This is so peaceful. This feels like a Harvest Moon or something. I want something different than this. This is not the sleepy vibe that I'm looking for. We Harvest Shadows is made by one person. Return of the Obra Dinn was made by one person. That game is awesome. That game is so good. Yeah. I like this one. I like this one. Whoa! That was cool. That's so fun. I'm favoriting this one. It's only 3 minutes long. I have to loop it. Oh no. I'm saving it to BGM anyway. Darn. It's too bad that it's only a 3 minute long one. I like the ones that are like 1 hour, like 2 hours long. They help me keep track of the length of the stream. Of course, I can also just look at the OBS, which is probably what I should do. But more bumpers for my bowling ball, the better. I'm just a little baby. I don't know what I'm doing. Just a little guy. So what was I doing with the glass? Making glass tubes, which I need the ball mold for in this guy, but he's busy making rubber right now. Remothered series? What is that? Why do you know? Why are you? I don't. You seem very in tune with the, informed about the horror genre. Once you learn the AI pattern, it gets a little annoying. I never finished any of the Amnesia games because they were all too scary. My friend forces me to play horror games, and I tend to break games. That's inevitable, I think. Whenever you play a game, it's like some part of you just wants to cheese whatever it is you're doing and find a solution that nobody expects you to have. I need another alloy smelter. This is the worst. This is so slow. Made of skirt. Sorry. Made of skirt is a good one too. What's so great about it? Hang on. No, I can't Google every single thing you say. I have glass balls to wait on. Or more like I just don't want to set the bad precedent that I'll Google anything that anybody puts in the chat. Although I do want more information about the various things that you're talking about. First person with an interesting story behind it that kept me going. Yeah, the first person games are scary. Any first person horror game is going to be extra scary. Those are the ones that get me. Have you played Cry of Fear? That game was no good. That game was no good. I barely started it before I got the full body, like, scream, top of my lungs in the Discord call. I quit after that. Please. Dude, I need to contact whoever made this song and have them make me music. It's so cool. If you have a friend who'd co-op with you, Dark Pictures Anthology series is a good set of games to play. I don't have any friends. I am a friendless guy. Kim Watson said she'd be my friend earlier. Ginger assumed. Kim Watson said they'd be my friend earlier. A cute elf boy with no friends? Impossible. Ah, well, you see, you don't understand. I am, if nothing else, a talented... Wait, what's the word? There's not a good way to phrase this from the position I've given myself in this sentence. Hang on. I'm really good at being antisocial. People invite me to things, and then I'm like, no, I think I'll not. Because if I go to something, then there will be people there, and then I will have to talk to them. And instead of doing that, I could just go home and play Minecraft. Plus, what are we gonna talk about? You know, like, what do I have in common with other people? They're gonna be like, oh, you know, I love sports. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, those sports ball players. Love those guys. You know, nobody wants to talk about what I want to talk about. Well, you know, in my world, there's not anybody who's ever seen a single episode of anime because I'm the only one with the access to the internet. Esports? Yeah, no one here knows about that. No one here knows about that. Even I don't know very much about esports, though. I used to watch a little bit when I played Counter-Strike, but I don't really play Counter-Strike anymore. Don't really play Counter-Strike at this point. It seems like maybe I should be getting into the Valorant, though, because that's like what everybody's doing. Everybody's playing Valorant right now. I feel like I'm missing out. I need to get back into anime again. But damn it, I hate getting the feels. That's the point. That's why you do it. Hang on, let's keep it on the absolutely never leave the house vibe, okay? We can justify that. Watch the anime so that you can experience emotions without ever having to actually put yourself in a vulnerable position. Great. Now you are safe, but you still get to know what it's like to be a human being. To be a person with feelings and friends and stuff. Nice. Dude, I love this song. I should squish these. Wait. This horror game seemed right up your alley then. It's called Yuppie Psycho. What's that? Why is it up my alley? What's up my alley about it? I watch a lot of Japanese streamers, and they always seem to find these just like random, like one dev made in a couple weeks horror game. I don't know where they find all those things, or who's making them. Who's producing all these in Japan? There's a bunch of those. Sitting here in front of my alloy smelter is not really what I would consider good streaming content, but that's what I'm gonna do. It's anime style, Corpo Japan. It's weird, funny, scary, and cool at the same time. Let me see if I can copy paste the description. Oh, anime style, Corpo Japan. Join Brian Pasternak on his first working day at Sintracorp. Uncertain, unprepared, and massively unqualified. Will Pasternak have what it takes to shine in Sintracorp's hierarchy? God, I'm invested. I hit a gnat that landed on my desk, and he lived. He flew off. I looked at him, and he looked at me, and then he flew away. It all depends on how he performs on his first assignment, and whether he survives it. Whoa, spooky. But I tried to kill him, and he lived. So, like, I mean, I guess that gives him the opportunity to flex. He's allowed to flex at that time, but I kind of wanted him to be dead, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's like every stream I get accosted by at least 4 or 5 random gnats. And I kill them, and they come back. I don't know where they're coming from. And they only live around my desk. They don't come from... They're not in my bedroom. They're just in my work area. What attracts gnats? They like sugar or what? Light? I do have my... because I have a light on. And it's dark in here. Maybe that's it? That works on moths. I know that's how moths work. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. He's dead. I am the winner. XP accrued. I have no idea. Have some in my room too. Got no food around. Yeah, right? Me too. I got my water. I'm really good about keeping my desk clean. I just have a bunch of paper. Lots of papers and notes and stuff. From things that I was doing, but... I have my 2 keyboards. The one keyboard that I use for everything, and then the other keyboard, which is just for playing Apex Legends. My water. A phone stand for my phone. Another phone stand for my other phone. Stream Deck. I got a Stream Deck. And then just my notes. Lots of space for my mouse because I have a really low sensitivity ever since Counter-Strike, so that I use like my whole desk space for aiming. Of course, that's like not really a problem in Minecraft, but 2 phones? Fancy. Yeah, I have 2 phones. I'm a 2 phone owner. I'm a double phoner. I use one phone as a webcam, and the other phone as a phone. A donor. A double phoner, a donor. I think that one's already used. I think maybe that word is already preoccupied. It's got a definition. I think we'll confuse people if we call it that. This is the guy I want. That's good. Can we do that again? That's not enough. What are we short on? What did I run out of? Sticky resin? Sticky resin. Sticky resin? Or wires. No, there's wires. There's coal dust too. Where are the other wires? Yeah, I need more sticky resin. Okay. A done then. A dome. Oh, dome. I got it. A double phone. A dome. They have those phones you can flip in half. Not the old ones, but the new ones that are also have a screen that you're folding in half. That's crazy cool. Neat. Really, it seems like we're not ready for that technology. There's no way that can just work out in my mind. I'm sure you destroy your screen just real fast doing that. It's cool, but think of the wear and tear on it. Yeah. Exactly. Why did it matter which slots I had those blocks in? Bro, this music is kind of hype. That's just my opinion, though. Put the pipes back. Still looking at horror games for you. Okay. You've given lots of good suggestions. I'll look at them again after the stream. I'll go back through the chat and check them after the stream to see if they're something I want to do. I'm not going to agree to anything on air. While I'm live, I would never do something like that. I always am giving myself escape room. I never commit to anything until I'm absolutely sure that I'm going to do it. Alright, we have to go tap the trees. If you want a game where you are the monster, Carrion is good and short. I haven't played Carrion, but I've seen it. It's so neat. That game is so cool. I kind of do want to play that at some point, just so I can think about how it was developed, because it's a really interesting concept. I'm guessing they're doing some, what's it called, inverse kinematics to determine where to put those tentacles as you move around the environment. But I think I would only know more about it by like actually getting a feel for the controls. So I wonder if you actually get support in the directions where you have tentacles touching the wall and stuff. Like, can you move easily in those areas compared to other areas? It's kind of the things that I'm wondering about. I kind of doubt that they would go to that level of effort, especially for a game that is as short as it is. Because you could play it in like an hour or something too. Something like that. Movement is real smooth and easy in that game. Noden Bob, thank you for following. And welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. The tentacles move on their own. Yeah, so that sounds like inverse kinematics to me. Sounds like it. It sounds like inverse kinematics, but you can do that. Technique is purely visual. There's no reason to actually like implement any sort of movement relationship to the tentacles. They use it a lot for like spiders. Nice bringing up spiders exactly at the same time as I did. People use, I'm okay with spiders. Like I don't like them, but I'm not arachnophobic. Anyway, yeah, spiders use inverse kinematics in most games these days. There's like some Minecraft mods that have it too, where like the spiders have their legs and they'll place them as they crawl around and all that stuff on appropriate places in the environment. You know what else uses that? The spider. The spider thing. There's that spider mech thing in Factorio that you can use to like walk over your factory without crushing all the stuff. That thing also uses inverse kinematics to place the legs. Nifty. Spooter. There's a spider mech in Factorio? Yeah, it's like really, I think it's like one of the last things you unlock or something. I haven't gotten that far in the game, but I've seen it in videos. And it lets you walk around and not crush all your stuff, which is pretty cool. And you can put laser guns on it, I think, and kill the bugs with it. So we've got all our resistors. We just need the tubes, vacuum tubes. This is enough vacuum tubes now. So let's go back to making rubber because I need more rubber. The music is so fun. It goes ham every once in a while. It really kicks it into gear. I think I'm gonna store my stones in here in case I need them again. It seems like every once in a while I need a couple of blocks of stone to fix some random hole I made or something. Okay, so what else do I need for the vacuum tubes? More fine copper wire, we have that. We need 4 stacks. Okay, done. Then 3 times, so 6 stacks of these copper wires. And we need 4 stacks of steel rods. We don't have that much steel. We can make the red outlet bolts. Dark wood. Dark wood? I think maybe I played that one. Hang on, I gotta Google it to know. Yeah, I played this one a little bit. It says it came out... When did it come out? 2017. Released in Steam Early Access 2014. I played it a little bit. I think I played like the first like chapter of it or something. What was my issue with that one? I did think it was kind of scary. But maybe it just couldn't hold my attention. I don't know. I'm not sure what the issue was. That might be one of those ones that like would just do better if I tried it again. Sometimes that happens. Okay, I have to make 3 stacks of copper into wires. Hard to keep with it. I don't know how many times I had to try rewatching Attack on Titan before I got to the like last couple seasons. I just couldn't get that game or that show to stick in my head. Right. Anyway, now I regret it. I shouldn't have even watched it. I did not like the way that went at the end. But I'm just a shonen buff. I just want classic shonen storylines, and I don't want you to mix it up with me like that. I couldn't have told you that before I watched that show, but now that I have watched it, I can tell you that I learned about myself thanks to that show. Where is this? This is all the leather I have? That's not good. Maybe I should just make new boots. This... Oh. It like refreshes your boots? I see what they're doing. Okay, so check it. You can put the piston boots in here and then repair them with leather. So that's probably the last time we're doing that. But obviously that makes it more and more expensive over time, XP level wise. So they made this recipe so that you could reset the item to brand new, kind of, for terms of the XP in the and uses in the anvil. Nice. I also need red alloy bolts, which are made of... I have 10. I have 10, which means I need 54. Half that is 27. So I need 27 ingots of red alloy. I might as well just make a half stack then. Oh, I ran out. Song of Horror, Mortuary Assistant. We Harvest Shadows, Remothered Series, made of Skur. Yuppie Psycho. Carrion? Question mark. And I'll throw in Scanner Somber. Well, that looks like plenty. I'll have plenty to look through then. I appreciate your hard work. Thanks for your assistance. I'm sure I can find something in there that I'd like to do. What am I trying to do? Oh, what am I trying to do? I need redstone, which I'm gonna wash. First, I'm gonna pour water all over the floor. Then I wash the redstone. So glad you agreed on Scanner Somber. Well, I didn't agree. I just said, like, you know, I'll look into it. I'm sure I'll find something is what I said. I don't know what Scanner Somber is. I don't want you putting words in my mouth necessarily, you know. I didn't say I would do it, okay? Especially after that. Now it's like, maybe that one's really scary, and that's why you're hyping it up. If it's really scary, then I don't know. I don't know. We can save really scary games for next Halloween. This is just my first year. Okay, we can afford to pace ourselves a little bit. It's really short. Could finish it in a few hours. That makes it perfect for a stream game for me, because I cannot stream for very long because I get so sleepy. I could stream it more if I streamed 2 times a day. Also, I couldn't do anything else. But if I streamed 2 times a day, once at like 5 a.m., nobody would be here for that. So but anyway, at 5 a.m. I could probably stream for like 3 hours too. These are all single player games. Awesome. That's perfect. As a person who has no friends. Ideal. The wires are done. You avoided listing jump scare games. What a nice person. Thank you for this kindness. Mortuary Assistant has some jump scares. I think I might have seen some of that one. But I haven't seen very much of it. I feel like I'd probably still be able to play it, but I can also tell you that it has jump scares. Was that all the rubber that I could make? Oh, because I haven't been processing the sticky resin. Okay, that's okay. We need to do this anyway. This just means these games are atmospheric horror, psychological, you know, actually scary. Oh! That's okay. I think that's okay. I think I'd prefer that over... I don't even know. Actually, maybe I don't. I don't know. Alright, well, here's what we'll do. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll try one that I feel confident about being able to do with just a little bit of fear, okay? Then we will all learn live whether that was a good idea or a bad idea at the same time, okay? We'll all just learn together. And I'll regret. Jump scare games really get me though. I don't like those. I know that I spent this whole stream making one stack of... I haven't even gone to the freaking Twilight Forest like I wanted to. I said I would in the title. That means I have to do it. I have to. I gotta do it. I have no choice. I must go to the Twilight Forest. I need 54. We need 27 of these into rods. And then cut these in half with the saw for bolts. Put the files back. The other thing I need is steel rods. We should have another, set of steel ready. But I need 2 stacks of steel. I don't think we have that much. No, I need 4 stacks of steel. Oh my goodness. We don't have 1. Okay. Let's put that in there. Make 40 for now. I'm regretting having used that table way over there because now I have to walk back over there and then come back over here. I'm taking this stuff with me. I'm setting it back up in here. I need 2 stacks of these freaking things. That is not great. Okay, all of this for this. 15 is a good start. We had 1, so 16. Actually, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I've seen worse. And we have some red alloy cable ready for later. Dark ashes I can throw in here. Extra glass dust. Guess I'll put in here. Fine copper wire I can just toss in here. This still needs to be rubberized, so I won't bother putting that away yet. Glass tubes they still need for crafting. It's a lot for a circuit board. It really was, wasn't it? But we got 16. That's batch crafting for you. Okay. Full circle. We were doing all of that to go to the Twilight Forest, which requires this guy, which in an assembler is 1 diamond and 4 of our circuits. So we'll have 12 circuits left over, and we'll probably end up using all of those on machines. Because, like, we have to replace these with electrical versions of them, and those are going to cost circuits too. The assembler. Now we just patiently wait for the magic thing to come out of the magic box. I guess we can actually look in this chest, but I'll watch the little bar go up. And then we'll go throw this thing in some water, and then we'll have a portal to take us to another dimension for some reason, and we'll be able to find a nickel there, which is here, just big McLarge huge. We love those. Nickel, fantastic. Quick and dirty portal generator. What's dirty about it? Is this gonna hurt me? It started a fire. Magic? In my tech game? What? Indeed. I better put away this very valuable stuff before I go into this hellhole. And we need more food. We're throwing all this stuff in this chest for the time being. This and these, even though they're not done being handled, but that's life. Dang, go off music. Woo. All right, let's go. It's time to see what lies on the other side of our magic purple portal. Whoosh. Lag. We should play Tiny Glade. Never heard of it. What's that? We're waiting for the world to load. Yay! We're in the Twilight Forest. There are wolves here. They are friendly wolves and not the evil dire wolves that always try to kill me. What's up with the gray? What's all that gray over there? Oh, I should probably mark the portal before I go walking off into the darkness. It's the darkness. It's a chill, cozy game where you make well, whatever you want in a tiny glade. Ah. Portal. Purple, please. Save. Okay. Portal marked. We need to find ores. But also first I want to figure out what's going on with the gray. Is that just the trees? It's those trees right there. They don't have a proper color on the mini map, I think. Yeah, I think it's these trees. There's deer. And little lightning bugs on the trees and stuff. Fireflies. There's a hay man over there. Why is there heat haze? Like the nether. See that? It's all like wobbly. Can you tell? In the stream? It wobbles around a little bit because of the... Well... Normally it's because of the nether heat, but... I don't know what the deal is in here. Moss patch. Huh. Oh, there's gardens in here too. We won't starve to death. It's cool. It is cool. I don't really understand it, but it is neat. Little hay man. Man made of hay. There's so many dogs in here, man. A well? Is this a magic well? Can we toss coins in? I cannot see the bottom. This is a squirrel or something. Hey, squirrel or something. What's up? Forest squirrel. He's only got a half heart. Twilight Hunter. Jump in. Oh my god. I'm gonna drown in here. I saw the bottom and there was nothing. It's just some stone. I was really worried that it was gonna be downward flowing water and I actually was gonna drown. That seems like something they would do to me. Okay. Let's look for some ore. That's what we came here for. Back to the portal. What is this guy? That's a big tree. at you, guy. You're red. And he's blue. He's dead. There's another blue one. He's cyan. Deviating lily? Aren't these good for something? I broke it. I don't know anything about that. If you ever need a game key, I have tons from Humble Bundles. Thanks. I'm probably good though. Probably good though. Okay. GT ore veins turned on. First ore vein right here. Down we go. It's getting dark. Is it getting dark? Oh no, it's just the Twilight Forest. It's Twilight all the time. Roger that. Okay, so we're looking for nickel. That's iron. There's something else we need here. I can't remember what it is. Maybe silver? There's some roots. The roots are in my way. You get sticks when you break them. Alright, brown limonite. That's a limonite vein. Don't need that. That's just a bunch of iron. Next. There's a pig. Or like a boar. His eyes are kind of... He's looking a little silly. Ah. I hear spiders. Kind of spooky in here. Oh! Nickel! We found it! We're here! That was fast. We did it! Victory! Nickel, garnierite, cobaltite, pentlandite. Nice. Well, I guess let's get to digging then, because that's what we came here for. We need nickel for copper nickel coils for our electric blast furnace. We also need nickel for some other things. We need Invar for something, I forget. But we need Invar for something, which is iron and nickel mixed. Oh, I'm gonna need to repair my hammer and come back. Gross. It's so dark in here, man. Also, there's spiders somewhere nearby. I don't like that. I found him. There he is. Look at him down there. He's blue and stuff. I don't think he's actually where he looks like he is. Oh, I can hit him. He's got a creeper face on his back. Okay, so if you hold shift and right click, it looks like it turns my bow off. Like unloads the crossbow. Okay. Is this good enough? I don't see any ore here. Here's some. Oh no, is this vein up a little too high? It's like sticking out of the ground. There's like none left down here. I think that's what's going on. That's lame. I need ore, guys. Don't be like that. Also, these roots are kind of obnoxious. There's cicadas. I hear a cicada. Why are there cicadas? Is it the Twilight Forest making it so everything has like a kind of like a sheen to it? Why is everything shiny? Is it fog or what is that? Tanzanite. What's tanzanite? I don't know. It all went into my bag. We'll never know. We'll never know until we get home and then I'll know. I'll collect what little nickel there is here, but we're gonna have to find another vein. This isn't enough. For sure, not enough. Click. What is this a good time to talk about? I ordered my groceries again today. That's gonna become permanent, bro. I'm gonna be stuck doing that forever. I'm never gonna go get my groceries myself again. I can already see it now. Ordering your groceries is just too convenient. It's too convenient. I hear some weird noise above me somewhere. It's a creature of some kind. Ordering your groceries is so convenient though. And I love how the people who show up with my groceries, they don't even come, they like hardly even knock on the door. I'm not even sure if today the person even knocked on the door. I think they just kind of left my stuff and sent me the notification on my phone. Speaking of groceries, I need to go get some. Yes, do that. That's important. Don't run out of food to eat, because that's what I do, and then I have no food. And that's why I am as tall as I am, and only this tall. Because I don't eat good enough. Eat good so you can be big and strong and tall. I think that's all. I don't think there's any more nickel. What a terrible place. I'm gonna go find some more somewhere else. Make sure I'm not in danger. Then I'm gonna mark this one as done, because there was just nothing here. So we need to find a place that's like a little higher up if we want a nickel vein. But how and where? Like a couple blocks will probably make a difference, but oh, is this one of those hills that has like all kinds of junk inside? Probably. Yeah, I hear danger inside. Glauconite, glauconite, calc, soapstone, pitlandite. Located. Just sticking out of the ground right there. I think this is a hollow hill. I don't really want to go there and have to deal with all that. I'm not sure that I'm prepared enough at this time for that kind of altercation. Is there any place where the terrain will rise? Or is it just this all the time? I wish it wasn't so dark here too. I'll explore a little bit. Oh, there's a tower. What are these, like wizard towers or something? Skeleton. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I think we can't go there yet. I think there's like a magic force field or something. I think there's a magic force field, but I also think I read somewhere in one of the quest books that this place has yeah, magic force field located. Huh? Hey, let me walk way up here though. I can even break the blocks. What does the magic force field do? Is it just gonna like insta kill me after a little while or what? I don't know, it makes me a little worried. I'm gonna back up. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I think I saw in the quest book somewhere that in there somewhere there are brewing stands. And we won't be able to get them from any other source except there, or later in Thaumcraft we'll be able to craft them. This is a little bit higher, this terrain right here. Just a little bit, a couple blocks. Both sides of this little pond. Ooh. And there's a vein dead center right here. Please be nickel. Got to the stone fast. It's not nickel, it's lapis. Gross. Now we'll check the other side. What's down here? What's behind door number 2? It's just so dark in this place. That torch coming on was like turning on white mode. What happened? What was that? What just happened to me? My pickaxe spawned a slime, and I don't know what he did, but he made everything terrible in like an instant. He like set me on fire and set the floor on fire and everything. I thought he was yellow though. He didn't look like he was a fiery one. The strawberry ones are fire ones, right? He looked like he was yellow. Also, he died really easy too, so he didn't look like he was special or something. I don't know, I didn't get a good look at him. Because everything was on fire. And my whole eyes were just covered in fire. Okay, that's more limonite, which is also not what we're looking for. I guess I could have guessed that once I had gone down so far. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the portal. And maybe what we'll do is I'll try a few spots even though they're lower down on the ground. And hope that maybe that one just spawned up exceedingly high, like exceptionally high for a nickel vein. Because if that's the case, then we can be okay anywhere else. I really just like walked off straight in this direction somehow. Did I skip one? I skipped one here. What you got? Anything? Limonite again. There's a lot of limonite veins here. Okay, that's the Hollow Hill. I don't want anything to do with that. This way. I need nickel. Or silver. Or lead. Silver and lead are maybe the same vein. I don't know. Usually silver and lead go together. Maybe there's not like a proper vein that just has silver in it. It's just like a secondary part of glauconite, olivine, magnesite? What is magnesite? Bentonite. It's got magnesium, silicon. What's that? Sodium? He's so sodium. Flawed emerald. Red garnet. We got 39 nickel. That's a pretty good start, though. Bentonite. Okay, I don't know what that stuff is. I'll wait until the quest book tells me I need to go there for that. Bentonite stuff. Look at this tree right in dead center of this 3x3 chunk zone. Look at him. Good for him. The sheep is trying to get in my Mineshaft. Choose your words carefully on the internet. Glauconite. Okay. So this is gonna be another one of them's. Is that an olivine? I don't know, because I don't freaking... It is an olivine. I know things. Sometimes you just see a green crystal and you're like, that's not an emerald. That's one of those other things. Bro, how do I keep putting away the axe when I know I'm gonna need it when I run into roots? I wish I could just keep out the Glauconite, olivine, magnesite, bentonite again. I wish I could just keep out the matic, but it doesn't work on gravel. It works on sand and dirt though. Nickel, please. What is this place? I have located a tunnel. Bad. Okay. Ah, what's this? Almandine. Pyrope. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Pyrope, almandine, sapphire, and green sapphire. That seems like a valuable one. Still not what I'm looking for. Is sapphire one of the things that you can turn into aluminum? Possibly. Maybe that's what it is. There was a little bunny rabbit. Forest bunny, look at him, he's so cute and little. Hey, little buddy. He's cute, but I feel like I sense evil in him. My shovel looks like new. It's so dark, man. It's got me squinting. I'm gonna run out of torches. Trying to live in this dark, dark place. Where's the ores? Here it is. Graphite, diamond, and coal. Well, there's another diamond vein. That's good for when our current diamond vein runs out, which has not yet happened. A future problem solved. It's just a matter of time. Sooner or later, I'll dig down, and then there will just be Terra-infused stone. Okay. Amber, Cinnabar, Air, and Terra. That's for Thaumcraft stuff, I guess. Anyway, I was gonna say, sooner or later I'll dig down and there will just be nickel. This one's in the water. Oops. My digging technique needs work. Nope. Down. What's that? Dang it. Dude, where's the nickel at? I'm gonna break all my tools before I find some more nickel. What is this? It's a cave. air, and terra again. Where's the nickel at? Show me the nickel. I don't know. We just vibing. Please. Nickel. I'm looking for nickel. That's diamonds again and not what I want. Diamonds are great and everything, but you can't make Invar out of diamonds. You can't make Cuppernickel out of diamonds. No one's gonna suggest that you make an alloy with diamonds, okay? You need nickel for that. Okay, it's broke, so I have to dig down some more. But it's... Man, these stupid slimes. Drown, idiot. Oh, he's jumping. Bro, I can't hit him. He's a Superman. I can't hit him. Who are you? I don't know that guy, but he was coming straight for me, okay? That was self-defense. I don't know who he was, but I'm pretty sure he was coming for me. There's another one. They got it out for me, man. What was that? Was that aluminum? Oh my god, they drop aluminum? Yo, I'm gonna kill a bunch of those blue guys now that I know that they have hella loot. Oh. What is he fighting me for? He's got aluminum in his pockets. That's crazy. He was literally just swagged up with aluminum. And he just tried to come and attack me. Okay, we need to find the vein down here so I can move on with my life. There. Amber, Cinnabar, Ignis, Aqua. So that's... Are there more? Ignis, Aqua, Air, and Terra? Is that all of the... Aren't there like white and dark ones? Or is that a different version? I don't know. The shovel's gonna break soon. Alright, what you got for me, Twilight Forest? What's it gonna be? Is it nickel? It's diamonds again. Whenever I have to dig down for a little while, it's diamonds. It just feels like that's the case. I don't know, I guess some of the limonite veins have been kind of low too. Low in the ground. Die. Get out of me. That was weird. What am I looking at? Small cinnabar. So this is going to be another one of these Thumbcraft crystal deposits, I think. Based on the cinnabar presence. Yep, cinnabar, amber, ignis, aqua. I've eaten all the good food. Time to start picking random coffee beans off of the ground and eating those. Tea leaves. 1 celery. Open this treasure bag. Got a potion of decay. Can't eat that. Would not recommend. Bad for digestion. Okay, next. Chestnut. I can eat a chestnut. Yay. Berries. 2 grapes. I don't think grapes grow in a bush. Well, no, they do grow in a bush, don't they? Or it's a vine. Can you say grape bush? Or can you only say grapevine? Grape bush? Why does that feel like it's okay to say? Maybe grapes do grow on bushes. I know they grow on vines. I've run out of torch. Pyro, almandine, sapphire, green sapphire. Bro, all of these things and none of them are nickel? This is crazy. Do I need to go into a different biome for nickel? Hang on. Let's land on a tree somewhere so we're a little safer. That spot down there is dark. Okay, so we're gonna stand in this relative safety and look at... Where the heck does nickel spawn? Vein stats. It says Twilight Forest, height 10 to 40. See, that doesn't really match where we saw the other one earlier. That one was up a lot higher. It was way above 40, because this ground level... Oh no, this is 32. Oh, never mind. 10 to 40. Wow. Why is the ground level up so high? Or like... Why is the ground so thin? But I guess it doesn't matter what biome it is then. I guess there's not like a biome specific mechanic for this. Since they have like planet specific stuff instead. Nickel, please. Can there be nickel, perhaps? So, like, where are we now? We're at 22. So we can only go down, like, 10 more blocks and still hope. There is Perdicio and Ordo, Amber and Cinnabar. Okay, we found a source of all of the various crystals. I need to eat. But I've eaten all of the random berries that I could find. Here's some more random berries. Are these candleberries? What are these? There's lava. Gooseberries. Why is the gooseberries and the plums growing on the same tree? Whose hide is this? Wolf pelt. I didn't know you could get that. What is this for? Witching gadgets. It's got something to do with witches. Who knew? It's cool that there's a pool of lava here. I'm gonna throw stuff in it. I guess I'll keep that. I don't know how long before I'll find another one of those. We can throw all this cobblestone in there. I don't need any of that. Now I'm gonna eat whatever comes off this bush. 1 leaf of spice. 2 chunks of ginger. You ever just like pick ginger up off the ground and then just eat it? Me either. There's more of these. This is how you avoid having to go home to your lunchbox. One whole garlic. 1 root. A cucumber. No, I can't eat the pumpkins. Okay, so what's cool is, once I've eaten enough things, that'll make it so that I can eat the things that are actually in my lunch bag again. Okay, and that's over now. Okay, next. Don't fall in the lava. Down here. Why is that so blue? I found dirt under the dirt. Laminate. What are these mushrooms? Mush glooms. What are those good for? Anything? Nothing. Well, I guess not every natural resource is going to have a purpose. My shovel broke. We are now full Matic gamers. Which is fine as long as we don't run into any gravel. Talc. What's talc? What's talc made of? It's so dark in here and I have no torches to rectify that. It's just gonna be dark, man. I don't know. Squint. That's what I'm doing. Where is the ore, Glauconite? Show me the ore. I'm at Y4, guy. There's no ground left. I looked at everything. There's no ground. I hit the bedrock, man. Where was the ore at? Oreless chunk. No ore in this one. No ore. And I used up all my hunger again. What's going on over here? There's little jars of fireflies in them. I'm gonna eat this cucumber before I starve to death. I like all these little firefly jars. They're cute. And there's flowers. What's this? Little ruin? Wow, there's nothing here. I was hoping for like a chest full of food. That would have been cool. But I'll just eat these bush grapes. Artichoke. 2 leeks. Another leek. 2 Brussels sprouts. The sorts of things that nobody likes to eat. A whole cabbage. 2 scallions. Hello, crow. 1 whole cauliflower. Another cabbage. It's crazy that you only get a half haunch from a whole cabbage. Okay, down we go. I just want another nickel vein. The first one that we found was garbage. There must be a good one. That's air. I want to leave it, but I have to find one to punch. There we go. So apparently I missed one in this direction. I'm just looking at my mini-map there to figure out where I'm supposed to be. Oh, this was the empty one. That's right. That's how I passed it. I gotta continue to pick up random spice leaves to eat to prevent an early death. If we're gonna die, let's have it be from one of the dangerous mobs and not from starvation. At the very least, I feel like that protects my pride a little bit. Okay, I have searched like 25 veins, found one that had nickel, and it was like almost entirely empty because it was sticking out of the ground. What am I supposed to do with this? I kind of want to just be able to like punch something with my lunchbox and have all the stuff that I can eat go in it. Anywho. There were an easier way to go down. Up and down. That would be nice too. Another pyrope sapphire vein. B nickel. For my sake, I beg of ye. Yellow garnet? Where does yellow garnet live? Who is he? Perdicio Ordo Amber Cinnabar. Dang it! There's a zombie here. Who let you in? Die. I'm gonna eat this chicken. Oh, this can give me salmonella. Never mind. I killed that chicken for no reason. My bad, chicken. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot. I've been streaming too long. Bro, I just wanted to find a nickel vein. Alright, we're gonna check one more. Is that a brick? There's bricks over there. Is that a tower? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna check one more vein. Pyrope, almandine, sapphire, green sapphire. Okay, dude. Alright, man. Okay, how about tomorrow? We'll come back at this again and find some freaking nickel, man. Ugh. Disgusting. I hate it here. It's dark. There's bugs everywhere. There's nothing to eat. Well, there's plenty to eat, but it's all like just a whole head of cabbage I got off of the dirt. Hate that. We need to go back and solve some... Maybe I need to make some big hunger foods. Oh, you know what? While we're talking about that. I found all of the gardens for the Acts of Infinite Food quest. So all the gardens are done. So mainly what we need now is to make like a bunch of things that include cheese and salt and bread and meat. Somehow we need to get all of those ingredients ready so that we can make all those big foods. Then we can spend the big foods on the axe. Then we won't have to worry about hunger ever again. Unless we die with it and never get it back. That would be bad. I think we can get... Maybe we can get another one from a quest, though. Cost like coins or something. Okay. So I will, tomorrow morning, before the stream, I will process the nickel that is in my inventory now. And then we'll go look for some more tomorrow afternoon. Okay? At 5 Eastern Time. I will see you there. I have been Meridian, the elf in your internet. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate you guys coming by and following and all that other good stuff. You can follow here and subscribe on YouTube and follow on X and all those other good things. There's shorts on TikTok now too. So anyway, lots of stuff. Is that it? I think that's it. Thanks guys. Bye bye. See you later.